right here on earth. There is some assurance in his insurance. Hallelujah. There is some assurance in his insurance. You might want to write that down. Some assurance in his insurance. Hallelujah. Some assurance. That means that you may have an accident, but rest assured that you're covered. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You may have an accident, but you can rest assured that you are covered. Because there is somebody that insures me. Hallelujah. You have assurance that you're covered. Somebody say, I'm covered. I'm covered. We sing that song, I'm covered. Don't have to worry about how your bill's going to get paid. Ways will be made. I'm covered by the blood. I'm covered. I have an insurance policy. Whatever happens with the rest of the world does not apply to me because I'm in union with the Lamb. I have an insurance in him. That's why I'm okay with it. That's why I'm okay with whatever goes on and whatever I end up going through. Why? Because he that called me is faithful. He that called me is faithful. So I'm covered. It doesn't matter what the situation is. It doesn't matter what the circumstance is. He that called me is faithful. So I know because he called me, I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm covered. The believer experiences the assurance of God and the very faithfulness of God. When you're a believer, when you're a believer, you experience the assurance of God and the very faithfulness of God. The faithfulness. We talk about having faith in God and having faith in other things, believing what we don't see. But I'm talking about God's faithfulness. I'm talking about God believing in you. I'm talking about God never giving up on you. I'm talking about God having some faith in you. I'm committed to you. I'm committed to her. God's faithfulness. His faithfulness. I'm talking about his faithfulness. We talk a lot about ours and how it should be towards him. But I want to tell you about how his is towards you. God's faithfulness. He who called us is faithful. Hallelujah. He's faithful. He's faithful. Why is he faithful? Because see, God called the believer. God called the believer to him. He called. You can think you chose God all you want. God was pulling at you. God was calling for you. God wasn't lost. He was always there. You were lost, and God was pulling for you. God called you. Therefore, God completes. He completes his work in his believer. He don't start something and don't finish it. He called you. So therefore, he is faithful to the works of you. You are his project. He called you. You was all messed up. You didn't have it together. You wasn't perfect while he called you. You was messed up in sin when he called you. So he called you to himself, and he is committed to the project of making you what you ought to be in the end. That is his faithfulness towards you. His faithfulness. His faithfulness. That's his commitment to you because he called you. Now, though it don't look right now, rest assured he's working it out. See, many times we think this is about us, and when we going through, we boo-hoo. No, this is about God. God called you, and when he sees you going through, he sees you going through. But rest for sure, he's committed to you because he called you. So if it's not right now, he's working it out. Faithful is he who called us. He's faithful to us. Somebody say faithful. He called me, and he started a good work in me, and he gonna perform it until the day of Christ. He that started a good work in you will perform it. I'm telling you today that he started it. You didn't pick him. He chose you, so he started it. He started it. And he will perform it, finish it, until the day of Christ. If a person is living for God by following the exhortation of the scriptures, it is clear evidence that he is a believer. It is clear evidence that he is a believer. If he is called by God and he's following the exhortation of the scriptures, it's clear that he's a believer. Did you follow me now? Do you agree that he's following the exhortations of the scriptures? Then he's called and he's a believer. God called him. Now, whether he slips, whether he trips, or whether he falls, he is still called by God. He was called. God called him first. Now, whether he slipped, tripped, or fall in the process, God still called him. Now, God that started the work won't just stop there because he failed. Not going to stop because of a trip. Won't going to stop just because of a fall. He is faithful that called me. Even if I mess up, he's faithful enough to still be working on me and give me another opportunity. He won't give up on me when everybody else is talking about me. Faithful is he that called us. Whether he slips, trips, or falls, he's still called by God. How do we know this? Because he's faithful. He's faithful. He's faithful. If God possesses a person, God continues to work in that person until the person is fully at the place where God would have him be. God does not quit or give up on the project. How many, just to check yourself and I'm saying I'm God's project. I'm God's project. I'm his project. He's not going to quit on me. He's not going to fail on me. He's not going to stop on me. I am his project. He chose me and he's fixing me up and he's working it out. It may not be right now, but he's working it out for me because I'm his project. Faithful is he that chose me. It's him that causes me to be this way because he's still working some things out. I've messed up time and time again, but it's his faithfulness that keeps me going. It's his faithfulness that I'm able to stand. It's his faithfulness that I can get up and dust myself off because he don't give up on me. Hallelujah, somebody. He won't stop. He won't give up. He rest for sure that you have assurance in his insurance. He's covered you. You're covered. You're covered. It's insurance. It's insurance. I used to say when we open up the doors of church, it's insurance. If somebody would tell me that there was a person that would, whenever I messed up, would cover me, whenever I did something wrong, would forgive me, could just wipe away all of my sins, I would say, how much is that? I need to get some of that. But the price is already paid. Jesus paid it on Calvary. All I got to do is accept the Lamb and be in union with the Lamb, and now I'm covered. Covered by the blood. Covered by the blood. Because he that is faithful, he that chose us is faithful. Faithful is he. Faithful is he that chose us. Those who have committed their souls to keeping of Christ shall find him a faithful and immutable preserver. Those who have committed their souls to the keepings of Christ, those that work towards trying to be right, work towards trying to be holy, moving towards holiness. Not there, but I'm working on it, God. Those that are keeping the sayings of Christ and their souls are keeping all that Christ is about, then he will find him faithful and immutable preserver. Immutable. Somebody say immutable. Immutable means not capable or susceptible to change. Not capable or susceptible to change. Immutable preserver. Preserver just simply means a keeper. Preserve. You want to preserve something. You want to keep it. He's an immutable preserver, not subject to change, not subjected to change, but he's going to keep me no matter what the situation is. If I just follow his word, he will be an immutable preserver of me. Somebody say, I'm a keeper. I'm a keeper. God got his hands around me and he's looking at me and saying, no, this one here is a keeper. I don't care what dirt is on him. I don't care what's been around him. I can cut that off. I can trim that off. I can fix that up. I can wash that up. This one right here is a keeper. I'm a keeper. Faithful is he that chose us. No matter what happens, he's going to wrap me in his arms. No matter what I do, he's going to wrap me in his arms. Another song.